The Olympics are the event that every competitive swimmer strives to obtain as they move up their world rank. Mitch Gerber alongside Olympian Gabe Castaño, who will represent his home country of Mexico during the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Gabe, what's the one word you'd use to describe the current chapter in your life?
Excitement, and the reason for that is because as everything's gone so fast, everything's moved so quickly the last couple weeks since I qualified. I haven't really had a chance to let it all sink in, but of course I'm very excited to represent Mexico at the Olympics.
At what point do you believe it will sink in?
I think after, when I see my family in Monterrey and I can enjoy some time off.
Obviously, you're at a mental standpoint where you're ready to go to Tokyo. What's the biggest mental hurdle you still feel you have to overcome before taking the pool?
For me, this summer, the biggest thing was overcoming the stress that I had and the pressure that I had on myself to get the A cut and to qualify for the Olympics. Since I've been working on it for so long and with so many bumps on the road, I wasn't sure if I was able to do it. But at the end of the day, I did it, and that's what matters.
Speaking of those bumps in the road, what were some of those?
Well, I had surgery at the end of July last year. I faced 3 different quarantines throughout the school year, and I also caught COVID myself in February, so I was out for another 3 weeks. And a lot of bumps, a lot of delays on my rehab and the recovery process with that. So it was definitely a little bit stressful, but I was able to get back in the water in the beginning of April outside and finally get back into shape and get ready to race.
Having overcome those various adversities, how big of an advantage is that now as you head to Tokyo with all that in the rearview mirror?
Yeah, well, I have a lot more confidence going in. I have less pressure on myself, knowing that I don't expect to necessarily win the Olympics. I have high goals, of course, but right now there's not much I can change about my physical shape. So right now I just have to focus on the details, get those down, and then get ready to race.
What are those details that you really want to hone in on once you take the pool in Tokyo?
So for me, personally, I have my first 15 meters of my race tend to be the weakest point. So right now that's what I'm focusing on. I'm trying to nail every single detail down, make sure I don't have that issue when I race. And I look forward to dropping a 10th or 2 at the Olympics.
Now you dropped 5% in your time when you qualified for the Olympics compared to your previous best. As you focus on a specific number, what is that decimal, the 10th, the exact number that you're trying to hunt in Tokyo?
I wouldn't say there's a number exactly that I'm trying to hunt, because I think if I swim my race perfectly, I will surprise myself. So I can't really set a number down. And if I say 21.8, that's great, but what if I can go 21.7 and surprise myself? Like I said, the details right now are what matters, and nailing those down are going to show the results.
Speaking of surprise, what would 5-year-old Gabe tell current Gabe headed to Tokyo in 2021?
He wouldn't know what to say, honestly. I was a cyclist when I was that age, and I was really into it. So that was my life for a very long time. I would be definitely very surprised to see this, but obviously very happy and very proud.
¿Cómo se dice excited in español?
Emocionado.
Emocionado. Gabe, appreciate your time. Best of luck in Tokyo.
Thank you so much.